So just before we start this video, I'd like to give a shout out to a friend of mine in the Discord and Synchronizers, Criminal. He actually went through and told me about the Sabre Raven. He informed me about the fact it was running out of time to buy one and explained to me the advantages of this ship. So, Criminal Man, if you see this video for some reason, congratulations. Thank you for letting me know about this. Full props to you, because without you explaining it, I probably wouldn't have known, and I wouldn't have my Sabre Raven, and I might have missed out. So, guys, if you see Criminal around on the PU or on the PTU or in Discord, give him a shout out, give him a thanks, because he does deserve it. And let's jump into the video. So guys, as some of you may or may not be aware, most of you will be, there was a plane or a ship in the game called the Sabre Raven, kindly shown in the video. Now, what this was a plane or a ship that was given out with their partnership with Intel. Intel had a drive called the Octane drive. If you brought this drive, you got a code which gave you the Sabre Raven. Now, it wasn't just the actual ship that you got, it was actually a game package which allowed you to go through, have the Sabre Raven. It gave you 2 months insurance, it gave you $1,000 starting UEC, and it also gave you the Digital Star Citizen manual and the Star Citizen digital download, which gave you access to the PTU. This virtually made it a, quote, starter ship, technically. And like I say, considering it was thrown in with the Octane drive, it was actually pretty good reason to go out and buy an Octane drive. And then you get the code for free, which gave you the ship and all that for free. But you're probably sitting there thinking, well, hang on, I don't have an Octane drive. I didn't buy one. I didn't get a code. Why are you telling me about this? Okay, so you can actually still get the code. We'll talk about that in a sec. But the reason why I'm talking about it now is because the Sabre Raven, the codes that were given out, are only valid until the 31st of December. Once that code or once that date has come, you are no longer able to use those codes to get this, quote, game package. And those codes become null and void. Now, at the end of the day, you're probably sitting there still thinking, but hang on, I didn't get a code. You still haven't told me how I'm going to get one. I'll do that right now. So you can go through and buy a code on eBay, which is probably one of the worst ways to do it, but you still can do it on there. I'll talk about that in a sec. Or you can go onto the grey market and you can buy these codes for around $85 US. So why I say that eBay is a worse option is due to the fact that these codes do run out in approximately 15-ish days, depending on when you've seen this, the 31st of December. And at the end of the day, if you go through and buy this on eBay, it's going to take, most auctions go for about 10 days. It's going to be cutting it pretty close, and chances are you're going to get into a bit of a bidding war when it comes to these codes. Now, obviously, the grey market is one of the easiest ways to do it. Obviously, be careful on the grey market. There are a few scammers out there. I might make another video over the next day or so regarding the grey market. I have put a link in the description below which has linked you to the Reddit grey market where you can buy these codes. I've also put a link for the guy who I brought mine through. There was absolutely no problems, there was no hassles, it was done quick and easy, and he has no idea of links, so enjoy the newfound freedom that you're going to have by selling all your codes, I suppose. But yeah, he has no idea I'm doing this. I'll message him after I make the video, and I'll let him know that I've put it in the description. Apart from that, guys, like I say, the ship itself, so you're probably wondering, well, is it worth it? Is it worth the $85? You know, how does the ship handle? How does it go in combat? Yada, yada, yada. So let's break it all down. The Sabre Raven is a small fighter that is a hybrid of human and alien technology in game lore. Now, the ship itself does come with 2 size 3 weapon systems. I think they're laser repeaters, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, they do have a tendency to overheat. I'll deal with that in a sec. But they do put out quite a decent punch, and I was able to knock down people's shields generally within 1 or 2 shots, and then destroy them within 3 or 4. But like I say, they do have a tendency to overheat, so don't go spamming your buttons. Line up your shots, take your time with the shots, and get those kill shots with fairly good accuracy, and you won't have a problem. Like I say, she does take a little bit of practice and a little bit of effort to sort of line them up, but once you line up those shots, they definitely do feel it when it comes to their shielding. She also comes with 2 built-in EMPs, which is obviously fun because, you know, 2's better than 1. And she also comes with 2 small computers. You're probably sitting there thinking, well, hang on, why computers? That's because she's also going to be a data runner as well. So, for example, I can imagine myself sitting in an asteroid belt, waiting for some poor shrub to come along in his endeavour. Meanwhile, while he hasn't seen me, I'm running on minimal power. I basically sit there, hack his computer, download his computer database, and then sell it to someone at Grimhex. Not saying I'm going to be doing that, but that's a possible scenario. Obviously, when the mechanic gets added into the game. So, how does she go with combat? The Sabre Raven actually handles pretty well. She's pretty maneuverable. She does have alien tech, so I am expecting it to be able to move better once the new flight model comes in. But even without that, she is quite a maneuverable ship. Now, also in the description, it does say that she is designed as a space superior fighter for those situations where you need to leave a light footprint. They have raised the bar yet again with the Raven variant, maintained all the speed and maneuverability of its Sabre forebearer, but with a low ship signature, making it fast, stealthy infiltrator. And she does have a very low profile when it comes to stealth. She will be quite hard to find, so that is also definitely a benefit as well. She does come with a small shield generator, which is actually quite beefy. Like I say, for its size, it's actually quite good. So like I say, yeah, for the size, it does actually pack quite a good punch. Now, she is marked as a indiction ship, which is actually quite a good description of it. So yeah, she's actually quite a decent ship for the size. Look, I'm not saying go up against capital ships with it, although with the EMPs that could be interesting. But at the end of the day, getting into a dogfight one-on-one with something that's even small to medium size, you should be able to pull it off without any real hassles. But there are conditions. For example, with this package. If you buy this package, if you spend the $85 to get the game package, be warned, you can't trade it. You can't CCU it. You can't melt it or anything like that. You can't gift it. You are stuck with it. So, if you do want to buy the Sabre Raven for the $85, which I'm actually saying is quite a good deal, because that's what it is at the moment on the grey market, be warned, it has to be something that you want. It can't be something that you upgrade later to something else like the Sabre Comet or whatever it may be. You are going to be stuck with this ship. Now, like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad ship. For $85, it's quite a good little game package. You get the package, 1,000 USC. You get the Sabre Raven. So like I say, it's quite a good deal for $85. Just warning everybody, at the end of the day, yeah, don't expect to go trading it or gifting it or anything like that, because you won't be able to melt it. But apart from that, guys, like I say, yeah, look, I was actually quite surprised and quite impressed with it. Like I say, look, the weapons overheat fairly easy. You know, at the end of the day, they overheat pretty fast. You get about 3 to 5 shots off before they're starting to overheat. That said, I was able to take down people's shields with 1 or 2 shots. So they do pack quite a decent punch. But yeah, just don't go spamming your button thinking you're going to have, you know, infinite amount of shots. Just line up your shots very well and take the shots once you've got them. Just don't go shooting willy-nilly and you should be fine. Apart from that, like I say, it is a one-person ship. There is no cargo space, so don't think you're going to go cargo running or anything with this. But like I say, it does have two small computers, so you will be able to go through and obviously do your data running, hacking into people's ships, and selling data and stuff like that. Like I say, to be honest, with the stealth capability, I'm thinking that this thing is going to be good to literally just sit in an asteroid field, minimal power, just waiting for people to come cruising by so that you can hack into their systems and take their data, and then bug out before they even know you were there. And that's what I'm planning on using it for, as a stealth data runner, someone who can basically come along and steal your data from your computer system, before you even know, and I'm gone before you even know the data was downloaded. But like I say, guys, apart from that, look, like I say, $85, it is a pretty good deal. Link in the description below for the grey market. I will also link the guy who sold me my code, so because I do trust him, he was reputable. I don't think he spoke much English, but at least it went through without a hitch, so there's no real problems with that. But yeah, at the end of the day, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What are your thoughts on the Sabre Raven? Do you think it's going to be a good little ship? Are you interested in it for the EMP capabilities? Are you interested in it for the data running capabilities? Or are you more interested in it for a game package sort of ship, starter ship, so that you can then go through and buy other ships later that are just standalone ships? Let me know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.